Today we explore Lake Delores, more popularly known as Rock-A-Hoola Water Park. Rock-A-Hoola Water Park was originally Lake Delores. A rancher named Bob Meyer started Lake Delores, which was named after his wife. He created Lake Delores, which was a 273-acre man-made lake fed by an underwater spring. In 1962, Lake Delores was open to the public and was soon the spot to be if you wanted to beat the heat. It was known as the Action Park of the West, and throughout the years, new attractions were added. Stand-up slides, zip cords, and small lakes that had diving boards and trapeze swings all kept everyone entertained. By the late 1980s, the popularity of the park died down and it was closed. Eventually, it was sold and reopened in 1998 as Rock-A-Hoola Water Park. It was a 1950s themed modern water park that included a lazy river, modern-day fiberglass slides, and more. However, by the year 2000, it was yet again closed and sold. Between 2001 and 2004, the park had some renovations done, but nothing can save it, and it was finally closed permanently in 2004, and now sits abandoned. Between 2004 and now, the park has been visited by hundreds. It's been vandalized, tagged, and even some structures were burnt to the ground. Rumor has it could possibly reopen by 2023, but till then, join me as we explore Rock-A-Hoola Abandoned Water Park. Hello everybody, I am KyleKeith and welcome to another video. Today we are at the famous Rock-A-Hoola Abandoned Water Park right outside of Vegas. It's also known as Lake Delores and has a pretty good history. Originally it was family owned and family ran between 1968 I believe to about 1991, and then it was sold to a bigger company who opened it I think in 1998 before a lawsuit closed it down in about 2004. So the history is pretty crazy. It's been sitting here ever since 2004. And the rumor is they're going to reopen it in a few years. They're going to start construction on it and make it into a resort. So we're going to go ahead and check it out with Dan Xploration. Don't forget to subscribe this video if you do like these types of videos. We're back on Abandoned. I know I did a few different haunted, so I'm excited to be back on Abandoned. But let's go ahead and explore this place and check it out, guys. Thanks for joining me. Alright guys, here's kind of the main, this would be what you would walk into when you first walk in. This is like the main area. The slides are kind of back on the hillside there. This would be like an arcade over here. And some shops probably. Some food trucks, if I were to guess. And yeah, just shops, arcades. Just like any other amusement park here. Going to this arcade, I believe that used to be. There's Dan Xploration right there, guys. Don't forget to follow him. It's pretty beat up. It's a pretty big tagging ground for people, so you get pretty crazy art pieces, and looks like a lot of people tore up the walls too. This is definitely an old arcade. This looks like it could have been an old concession stand of some sort. And you can see it's a nice bucket. Come around this way. It's a pretty big arcade. These look like old bathrooms. Little bathrooms, little showers here. I didn't bring my light, guys, so could get a little dark in some of these buildings. But here's a little rinse off shower, looks like. This looks like more a little shower, so let's go ahead and keep walking through here, guys. It's a pretty cool spot though. It's crazy how a company put millions and millions of dollars into this place, and it maybe only lasted for 6 years maybe. So let's go to these shacks across. These look like food shacks, if I were to guess. Just kind of see over there is the entrance where you would walk in. Sorry, it's super bright. I'm gonna try keeping bright and windy. This looked like it was a food concession. This looked like it had a little gazebo structure, so this was probably a patio to eat, and then you probably could have walked in here to eat too. Probably had like a little dining area. Super creepy vibes in here though. It's just creepy because just the history of it and the amount of people that probably used to come here. And now it's just been sitting for almost 20 years, which is always sad, but reality. There's the famous sign you always see when you come. When you see, when you Google this place, that's the famous sign. It used to say Rock-A-Hoola in there. This looks like it probably was a store, if I were to guess. Pretty cool art piece. Like, that one's really good. It's a pretty good artist right there. There's the old water tower that used to supply and filter everything, probably. Pretty nutty. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get some fit photos while we're here, get some B-roll for you guys, and then we're gonna keep exploring this place. Alright. Alright guys, we are back here and we're gonna keep walking here. So this would be the main entrance. This is the main entrance here you'd actually physically walk through. And there's a fountain right there.
It is. That would have been the big fountain that you would have saw right when you entered the park.
You can see there's been some fire damage. People have been catching stuff on fire. Probably the kids and stuff. This whole building got toasted. The problem with abandoned places is vandalism. This place is pretty tore up and it won't last long just because people like to destroy stuff, so this is what you get. Sad. Probably was another nice building. Don't get me wrong, I do respect some nice artwork and stuff, but when people are destroying stuff just for pleasure, it's kind of annoying. This looks like maybe a store or like a, not sure what this was.
I don't know.
Theater or something, maybe a restaurant. It's a pretty big open space.
Lifted platform, so.
Could have been a store or something. It's pretty destroyed though. See all the holes people put in? People's knocking the walls out just to destroy stuff. But you know, people are partying and stuff too, so. Looks like a shack there.
You guys go to his channel, leave a like and subscribe. We do this every week.
Keep walking here. So this is the backside up here is where the water, that's the water was. The water sign, but let's check this other little shack out first. Yeah, there's paint. It's another probably shack for food or for renting out, you know. The other room might have been a locker room, and I think about it. But this is probably another food shack because you work up an appetite, you know. That looks like it was like an old pond. And then you can see there was a lazy river that went around this whole thing, and over there was like a kid's kind of water place. So let's go ahead and walk across this bridge. There's all the filters right there. This was a lazy river. You can see it kind of beached up right there, and you can kind of go around right there. Careful on this bridge here. And then you can see the water slides were sold and auctioned off to other parks. But you can see where the water slides would have went down. They would have went down straight over here, and on this platform would be, I'm guessing, where the, oh yeah, you can see the pools where they would have caught them. So you see most of the structures are burnt down, unfortunately. Very sad. Not that long ago this place was not that bad in shape, but just over time, you know. We'll go and walk down here. You can see, like, you can just walk right here. This used to be just this pool, so you would take your floaty probably and just go right down here. And yeah, we'll just flow right down this way. Here's the filters. And you see the water would probably go into there, which then would filter into the pumps, or pump into the filters. But I'm in the lazy river right now, so give you guys a little trip down the lazy river here. Place is, I think, 45 acres, but there are a few lakes here, so I don't know how big the actual ground is. It's pretty big, but the total amount of area is, I believe, 45 acres or something like that. So you can see the water park right there, the water slides. Go ahead and walk up here to this next bridge here. Alright guys, we're still in the river here, but you can see all the burnt buildings. Super sad. On this side you can see that's where the water slides were. And this would be another entrance to the lazy river from the water slides. And if anyone's been to a water park, you know that you take the lazy river like kind of like a freeway. You just take it to the next spot you want to go to, you know, instead of walking around. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it as a river. But here's another bridge. I think there are 3 or 4 bridges on the way. A lot of the structures are burnt down though, sadly. They are going to rebuild this place, and new owners have bought it. Who knows if they're going to follow through with the plans. Hopefully they do, and we can do a little follow-up video on it. But it's an outdoor stage. It's kind of cool. They probably had live music and stuff going on, and you probably could cruise right by in a floaty, you know. Oh, looks like there's a bunch of shallow water type stuff. Keep walking this way a little bit. It's always fun to share with you guys, bring you along for people that can't really make it. Here's another little split in the river, which is kind of cool. I like when they do that. And this is so this is almost on the other end of the whole thing. It just goes right back up here, and this is, I'm guessing, like little pools and like stage area and stuff for we're just hanging out. Probably a lot of cabana spaces, like probably a lot more shade structures than there are now. But oh, this isn't a stage. This is kind of like a small kiddie area. Let's go and walk up there though. It's shady. probably about 95 degrees right now, everyone. So it is getting warm. And it's only about 10 o'clock, so it's another bridge on that end. Yeah, it's only about 10 o'clock too, guys, so they had all the filters underneath the stage thing. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so this looks like just a slide. You would just go straight down. Nice little wide slide. Just a little overflow. And there's a bunch of little tiny slides here. Looked like this one went down into a pool and then went down again into the main pool. So this is probably the more of the kiddie area. And then there's a little more kiddie area over there. So these are the leftover slides, the only slides left here. I'm gonna try to get some photos here, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut here and we'll cut back. We're gonna try to make it to the very top there, which is the highest point of this whole area. So we're gonna go ahead and get some photos before we climb up there, and then hopefully get to the top, get some aerial photos. This is one of the dream spots for me. It's been on my list for a long time, so I'm excited to be here. Alright guys, we made it to the halfway point of this video, or a little past the halfway point, and then congratulate yourself. But if you haven't already, hit the like button and the subscribe button for me. That helps the channel out a bunch. I know a lot of people forget or just don't want to do it, but if you can, and you like this kind of videos, please help me out and hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to keep moving along here. We're going to head up this big old hill. We're going to actually probably check out a few of these little buildings that I passed by, and then we're going to head up the hill. But thanks again, guys, for watching. Alright, here's a few of the burnt down buildings over here that I missed. Thank you, sir. But you can see there's not much over here left. It's all burnt down, so sadly. This building was here probably a few years ago, maybe not even that long ago. And you can see people like to just catch it on fire, sadly. I don't know why people like to destroy stuff, but here we are. Did a little 360 for you guys. The water slides are up there. We're gonna go up there right now. Super hot. So it's gonna be the end of our video because it's so hot. But yeah, it's sad that this is burnt down. So, but anyway, there's one more structure way over there. I don't know if you see it, but we're gonna walk over there. I'm gonna cut it so you guys don't have to suffer through the walking. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, we're just walking towards these little. There's bathroom structures there, and there's another like probably snag building if I were to guess. But you can see over there, that little centerpiece was probably the filter for the lake. And over there, there's another lake. They're both dried up. I believe at the height there was 4 lakes, and there's also a camping area up along the tree line over there. And these were the permanent bathrooms they put in, I think in 1973-ish. And before that, there was just porta potties. And I think this was the first bathroom they put in. So I don't think we can get in, guys, but yeah, this is the first permanent kind of structure to the whole area, besides the water slides, of course. And I think the lake also went back over on that far end over there.
Bathrooms, 1970s, permanent bathrooms.
Yeah, I don't have a light, so I'm not going to go in there, guys.
Do not have a light, but it looks very bathroomy and destroyed.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a pretty destroyed bathroom, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty wrecked.
Hello? Anyone in here? No one in there. Yeah, just your typical bathrooms, permanent bathrooms, a bunch of stalls, a bunch of sinks. And we're gonna go up here, guys, to these stairs over here and make our way up to the top, I guess. Alright guys, I don't know what happened to my microphone, but ended up turning off, so I have no audio. So I'm just going to do a little voiceover. We're about halfway up the stairs here. Looks like this would have been either where the water got pumped up or a small slide. See the pillars there? That's the main tower. It's the highest point left over here. Those stairs go up to, I think, the bigger raft, like family raft ride. There's Dan Xploration. He's with me on this trip. Sorry about the microphone. I'm not sure 100% what happened, but it's the only clip with no sound. There's 3 little, looks like loading stations. I'm gonna guess these were like the double or the single raft rides, like little donut rafts. Manhole that drops about 10 feet. Be careful on that if you do come here. And then this is kind of the far end. You can see where all the slides would be going down the hill. That one looks like the family raft ride with the big old, 6-man raft or whatever. You can see how big the supports are. Pretty wide looking slide. So, but yeah, you can see the sides would go down there. You can see the pillars down there, and then you can kind of see the pool to the right there. Where you would end up. So not sure the layout, but you can see how wide the supports are. And there's the base of the second tower. I'm guessing that used to be right there. Probably got taken out for safety reasons, and I'm surprised the second tower, or the other tower that we're gonna go up, didn't get taken down yet, because it has no railings left and stuff. So just for safety, I'm surprised it's still up. But anyway, I'm not sure what happened to my mic, but we're going to go ahead and check out that tall tower right there. And we're going to cut to when my mic started working again. Sorry about that, guys. We're heading back through the line here. The old poles for the line. And then we're going to head up this little last structure, which is the tallest point of this whole park. And then we're going to head back down. See if we missed anything. And then call it a day. This is a dream spot for me. I know a lot of people have hit this spot already, but it's just exciting for me, You gotta be very careful because I'm not sure how good the structure is, Probably get rid of this soon. Surprised they haven't already. I'm guessing this is where the drop towers and stuff would be. But you can see we're at the very top here. So get a better look at that water tower. Looks like another side would have went here and probably will loop left and or went straight out this way. But yeah, we made it to the top, guys. This is the spot everyone wants to make it to, so I'm happy we made it this far. We're gonna take a few more photos from the top here just to prove we're here, and then we're gonna make our way down to the bottom. Thanks guys for joining. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Thanks guys. Alright guys, we just left the big tower. We're gonna walk down where the slides would be. We would be under the slides right now. You can see the big pillars though that used to hold up the slides. You can kind of see that side too, all the pillars. And like I said before, they auctioned off a lot of the slides, so they didn't get destroyed. They actually were auctioned off. So that's good. They have life somewhere else. So we're gonna get down this steep ass hill and see if we miss anything else, guys. All right, let's do it. All right, made down the big slide. And here's a closer look at the pool you would end up in after you get down from the slides. Well, one of the pools, there's a few of them actually, but this is one of them. You'd end up here, and you'd either walk back up or catch the stairs right here to the lazy river and make your way around the park again, I guess. But you can see there's another set of stairs to get to the other side of the slides. And then here's another pool here that would catch you. Well, there's actually two more pools there, but... And here's that same entrance that we saw when we were in the lazy river. And this one would take you from the slides to probably the restaurants and stuff. And it looks like 4 different slides came in right here. So, just an idea. Kind of picture it in your head, you know. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Thanks for joining me. I was with Dan Xploration. Make sure you go check his channel out. Make sure you subscribe, like, and view his content. Really good channel, really good videos. We're on our way to Vegas. This was our last stop before we make it to the city. And don't forget to like, subscribe on my channel. It helps me know that you like this content, you enjoy it. We're gonna do a lot more historical, a lot more abandoned, and a lot more haunted content. So make sure to hit the little notification so you don't miss those videos. New videos every Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. And it was a good adventure, guys. Thanks for joining me.